Welcome to NewYorkTrue.com. This week, New York State Attorney General Eric Schneiderman held a press conference in Breezy Point at the tip of the Rockaway Peninsula to call attention to the performance of charities in dispersing money raised for Hurricane Sandy relief. Breezy Point was an especially hard-hit area, and the empty space in the background was the site of the catastrophic Breezy Point fire that destroyed more than 100 homes on the night that Sandy hit. Afterwards, we spoke with State Senator Joe Addabbo about the mayor's race and what his constituents think about the race so far. Addabbo's district covers most of Rockaway, including Breezy Point, and extends up through Broad Channel and Howard Beach to Middle Village, Maspeth, and Forest Hills. I began by asking Addabbo whether he has endorsed a mayoral candidate.
I've not endorsed it. Of the candidates, I've worked with many of them, either through my city council days or as a state senator. So, all good people, good public servants, but personally I have not endorsed yet.
In your district, your constituents, are they thinking about and talking about the mayor's race very much?
The talk about the mayor's race has intensified, no question, and they have different interests. For some who are affected by Hurricane Sandy, they are wondering what is the next mayor going to do in terms of assistance. For those who have children in the school system and mayoral control, certainly that discussion has picked up in intensity over in Albany. What is the next mayor going to do as far as our educational system? And that's a prevalent issue and relevant issue, certainly for many of my people. So they are talking about it through senior centers, through PTA meetings. Certainly the talk of the next mayor has picked up.
And do you think that among your constituents that there is a clear favorite or some clear favorites among them?
No, it varies. It varies on background, it varies on geographic location, so it does vary on who they're interested in. But for the most part, they really haven't embraced the candidate yet. They're still in that undecided category, which I think is interesting. But I think it's healthy because it allows the candidates out there to address the needs and concerns of those undecided voters.
And one final question. Anthony Weiner, what's the reaction to him been, you say, generally in your district?
My district is quite unique in the sense that it was represented by Congressman Weiner at the time. And you'll find pockets of very strong support for Anthony in the district, and you'll find pockets of those who are disinterested with his campaign. So it does vary a little bit, but certainly he is amongst the discussion when we talk about viable candidates.